I am the famous American, and yes, it is true, just like you in real time, in quarantine. Hoping that you can raise my IQ. Here's a little secret about me. Many of you do not know that I run another YouTube channel. It's my name, Nick Shell, N-I-C-K space S-H-E-L-L. If you look up that channel on YouTube, you'll find all kinds of random stuff that means nothing to you. But one of the things that might mean something to you is, yes, I am a songwriter. I sing, I play guitar, and I put my original songs on that channel. So what I thought would be fun, since you don't care about the songs, otherwise you check out the channel and do it, but I don't need you to, it's fine, it's cool, we're cool, don't worry about it. But here's where you come in. You have a high IQ, you know more things about the world and culture than I do. So what I'm asking is for you to help me basically proof this song that I've written that I plan to put on the other channel maybe sometime later this week or next. So this song is basically comparing and contrasting what here in the United States we perceive as the main three religions. From an American point of view, there's Christianity, there's Judaism, and there's Islam. Those are the main three that in our culture, in our nation, a person is more likely to fall into one of those categories if they're part of an organized religion. So I'm going to read the lyrics to the song, and you're going to correct me if this is not a good generalization of the religion. Now, obviously, I know I am generalizing about each religion. Specifically in conjunction to what the members of that religion believe about the afterlife. What happens to your consciousness when you die? Okay, so Judaism, Islam, and Christianity, just summarizing it. It means that I'm not going to get it exactly universally for every person in that religion, but as far as if you can Google it and find the best generalization, that's what I'm going here for. But still, I'm asking you to correct me if I'm wrong on any of these generalizations. So here we go. If the Jews are right about what happens when we die, well, nothing really seems to come to mind. If there's a life beyond the grave, it is not for us to say. All that matters happens in this life. That is, if the Jews are right about what will happen when we die. So there's the Jewish part. Moving on to the Islam part. If the Muslims are right about what happens when we die, it's punishment or it's paradise. So try your best to be good enough, more positive than negative, and then just hope it all measures up. That is if the Muslims are right about what will happen when we die. And then lastly, the Christian part. If the Christians are right about what happens when we die, Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. So love your neighbor as yourself. Trust that God will do the rest. You choose the path to heaven or hell. That is if the Christians are right about what will happen when we die. There we go. I've got another verse in there, but I don't want to, it's too controversial to put in a video. So I'll just wait till I release it on the song on the other channel. And it's really not what I'm even needing to know about. The mystery verse, it's not part of this religious context. So what I want to know, what I'm asking of you to help me with, if we were to summarize Jewish people, Muslim people, and Christian people, generalizing what they believe will happen to a person when they die, their consciousness, would that be a good way to wrap it up? Because basically what I'm saying for Jewish people, nothing really seems to come to mind. In other words, it's not something they're focused on because all that matters happens in this life. That's what Jewish people are focused on. The afterlife was never a big part of what they believe. And you can ask plenty of rabbis, you're not going to get the same answer. You're ultimately not going to get an answer because it's not something they ultimately value or care about. And it's interesting because a similarity I see with Muslims and Christians is they both have a belief in this eternal punishment or eternal heaven, paradise. But ultimately, I think the difference between Muslim, should we say Muslim hell versus Christian hell is, with Muslim hell, you could be a Muslim, but if you weren't a good enough Muslim, you could still end up in hell. And I would summarize Christianity in that you could be a bad Christian and still get into heaven. If ultimately you truly believed in Christ, even if you made horrible mistakes and still repented, you still would be ushered into heaven. That's my generalizations of those three religions. Again, generalization. And a lot of people on YouTube just struggle with that. They look at the exception of the rule. They say, well, some people believe. Remember, I'm generalizing here. If we were to do a Google search on what each of these religions believes about the afterlife, which I have, and that's how I came up with these lyrics, I feel that's what I've found. But if you feel that I'm missing something beyond the generalization, that I should change these lyrics before I record the song on my other channel called Next Show, please let me know right here in the comments.